Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulilia, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So last time we landed, where did it go? Luna Lander, Mark 1. That is it, right? Luna Lander Mark 1? I wish to select it. Luna Lander Mark 1. I think that's it. So we'll go ahead. It wasn't lining up on the map, but whatever. We landed on the Mun. Yep, here we are. At the Luna Lander Site 1. And we've collected a bunch of science. So if we review our stored data, there it all is. Okay, we'll keep it. It's good. We've got... Actually, I think a lot of it is still stored inside, so I need to pick it all up. So let's go EVA and fall over. Okay, come on. Alright, so there we go. Land over here. Is that close enough? No, it's not. Alright, ink. Collect the data. Remove it. Alright. Collect the data. Remove it. Alright. There's one more we need to grab off the back side here. I believe. Is it on the back? No, that's a radio antenna. So is this on the front? Oops. Get up, man. Get up. Oh, it is there on the front. Okay, I see it. I have that thermometer there for taking temperature data readings, but I forgot that I put it here on the front. So take data. Alright. So board, there we go. Now all of the data is stored in the capsule. I don't know if that is necessary or not for when we dock, but we will see. So, the goal is we have to get back up to the Mun Science Station here. And in order to do so, we need to make orbit with what fuel we have left. So as you can see here, we have about half tanks of fuel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very gently here take off and put the landing gear up. Can we observe the mystery goo here? Sure. In space near Mun. Okay. So we need to burn towards 180. And to get into orbit. So we don't want to run out of fuel. If we have to... Oh! What am I doing? Not 180. We want to burn towards 90. I am wasting fuel like an idiot. Great. We don't want to run out of fuel, because running out of fuel is bad. It leads to a crash. So, if we have not made it to orbit, by the time we get down to like a quarter of a tank of fuel, I am going to call it mission failure. We want to pull that thing over more. Alright, that's good. We want this to wrap around. We can always make orbital adjustments later. Alright, let's cut there and let's see what we got fuel-wise. Oh, we're going to be close. I think we're going to make it to orbit just fine. So what I'm going to do is add a maneuver so that we get a stable orbit there. All right. I think we'll be okay on this front. Whether or not we can make it to the space station, we will see. So we'll just put ourselves in a stable orbit here. Move out and... Okay. So we're in a 23 by 21 orbit. That's pretty decent, actually, in terms of circular orbits go. Now then, I have one of these that has data still in it, and I wish to collect this. EVA, R and L. Collect the data, remove it. Alright, so we got the data. Watch the solar panels there, buddy. And we're back in safe and sound. Okay. So now we've got 5 pieces of data stored. That is great. Now let us see what we have to do about setting this as our target. So let's come over here. So we first have to match orbits. Something like this, I think. Shouldn't be too difficult. It looks like we might make it. So let's go ahead and position ourselves for our burn. And we'll get over there. We're skimming around awfully close. So we're going to be in a faster orbit than they are, because we're going to be lower for most of the orbit. Which means we will eventually catch up to them and have to match our speeds. Alright. Burn. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna do this just fine. Okay. So here we go. This is the orbit we've ended up with. Not the best in all honesty, but it's okay. So I am going to time warp for a while, and I'm going to see what happens with our intersection points. And so I will bring you guys back in when something interesting happens. Alright guys, so I've just realized that we're going to miss it. Our thing is too fast. So what I'm going to do is very slowly increase our orbit over here to try and move our intersection points closer together. And it doesn't seem to have worked as I hoped. It looks like our ascending and descending nodes are off. So we're going to adjust those. And we're also going to... Oh, that brings us in pretty close over here, actually. I think that's our best bet right there. So we're going to go for that. A 6.1. Let's get over to our maneuver node. So basically what happens is it raced past us, and now we're going to race to catch up to it. And I just have to find my blue point. There we go. Alright, it's only 14 meters per second, so that's going to take literally no time at all. Oh, and I passed the point. Okay, whatever. Boom. Okay. Good. I want to get rid of my maneuver node. Alright, that looks good. So let's zip on up. We got a 9.2. So now we've caught back up. Our orbits are like kiltered strangely from each other. But okay, we're going to come in here. 9.2 kilometers away. Alright, target. And we want to slow down relative to our target. Alright. Our velocity has matched our targets. There's our target over there. So we will point our vessel in the target's direction and burn. And it will take us quite a while to get close. Looks like. 3, 2. Alright, we're 1 kilometer. Alright. We need to adjust course again. Relative to our target. So we can see the science station now. It is visible on our outer window. And so we will point towards it and burn directly at it. And do a little bit of time warp because we still got 300 meters. Alright. So we're coming in. We'll start slowing down with RCS fuel. Alright. So we are coming in. We are 49. Let's do some more slowing. Alright. And we will switch vehicles. And we will set our target. And we will point in its general direction for the most part. We will once again set as target. And we will move in. Move in. Alright, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Oh, this is so tense. I've never managed to do a science lab thing before. Come on, touch. And it's thinking about it. Yes, we've docked. Okay. So now let's see here. We've managed to dock up with our science lab. Whoa. It's got a little bit of jiggle going on. That's okay. Process lab data. Here we go. So let's see here. If we process in lab module, it adds plus 15% transmit value, apparently. So let's go ahead and do this for all of our science here. So we'll process this. And then we will... oh, okay, so it's going. It's processing. Can I queue up all of these for processing? Keep data. Process. Process. Keep data. Process. Alright, so... keep the data. We're going to process all of this stuff. Keep the data. So we still have to transmit it back, which is kind of a shame. We don't get the full science bonus, but we will get most of it, it looks like. I was kind of hoping we got a significant portion of the science for doing it, for having the science module out here. Let's see what happens. Alright, keep the data. Is that everything? Yep, so now we've got detailed analyses on everything. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just start transmitting back all of our data. And letting it all go. So our communication just there was active. And did I have antennas on other things? I must have, right? So there we go. We will clean our experiments. And then we will go check out our research station back on the home to see what we can unlock. Okay, so it's done cleaning out all of our things. All of our instruments have been reset. All of our science has been transmitted. So we are ready to head back to the Space Center and take a look at the science we have. 153 science. That is pretty good. It's not as much as we could have had we returned, but it is pretty dang good. So let's see here. Some ladders there. There's a communication thing there. A battery and a solar panel there. Probe parts. Aerodynamic. Some control parts and things there. Alright, so the heavy rocket stuff. Okay, so we gotta prioritize. We can't afford this. So 150. Okay, actually we can't. We can only afford one of these. And I think out of all of them, I want the Poodle engine the most. Okay, so we have learned that the science lab thing does not give us a huge return on our science. For all the effort we did, it is not all that great. So we have a decision to make of whether or not we wish to continue using the science lab, or if we wish to move back to kind of like an Apollo style of missions where we go to the moon and then come back with all of our science. I think going Apollo style is going to work a lot better in our future. So I think that's something we have to consider looking into, is doing a more Apollo style missions, because the space station thing apparently is just not all that good for collecting the science. So I think what we're going to do is start thinking of some new rocket ideas, and next time we will go back to the Mun in a new vessel and try to get more science. That's what I'm trying to think of. Had a brain fart there. So now what the question we have is, what do we do with those aboard the space station? The Mun Science Station here. Because we have 3 Kerbals in the space station. So obviously we need some sort of vehicle that is capable of taking all 3 of them home. So that is something that will be on our to-do list. For now, though, they can stay in orbit, kind of monitor the Mun from their Mun space station. And I will just kind of leave them there for now. So that will be it for this time, guys. I will see you guys next time.